Oi, bem-vindos ao meu canal. Hi, welcome to my channel, Learn with Raphaela. Oi, tudo bem? This is the first video of a series of videos that I'm gonna be posting teaching basic Portuguese also. This is gonna be a great course if you're starting from scratch or if you want to review the basics. Vamos lá? Let's go? Let's get started. Lesson 1. The title for this lesson is Oi, tudo bem? We'll see together the meaning of those words. The goal for this lesson is learn how to greet and say goodbye to others in Brazilian Portuguese. The first greeting we're going to be learning is Oi. Oi. Don't forget to repeat after me. Oi. We also have Olá. Olá. Bom dia. Bom dia means good morning. Oi and olá means hello and hi, okay? But we say more oi. After that, we have boa tarde. Boa tarde. The sound of the letter R in between a vowel and a consonant could sound in three ways, okay? Boa tarde, tarde, similar to English like R. Boa tarde, tarde, so like a little vibrant, a little similar to Spanish. And boa tarde, like I said before, okay? This is like a sound of an H. Boa tarde, like ham, tarde, okay? Also, let's go back to bom dia. The sound of OM at the end of the words, it's not gonna be bom. If you notice, I didn't say bom dia. I said bom dia. Then the OM is gonna sound a little different, okay? Bom dia. And the DI could also be pronounced as dia, bom dia, okay? In many cities and many regions in Brazil, okay? Then you just have to choose the pronunciation that you like more, okay? It's your choice. But here you're gonna be listening boa tarde, bom dia, okay? The same is gonna happen in tarde. The DE is gonna sound like a G. But today we are not gonna focus a lot on pronunciation because we're gonna have a lesson to talk about that with more details, okay? Focus on trying to repeat and learn the vocabularies. Tudo bem? Well, after that we have boa noite. Boa noite. Can you repeat? Boa noite. The TE at the end of the words generally is gonna sound like an I and this ch sound. Boa noite. But you can also say boa noite. As I said, in many regions you also have this option of pronunciation. Well, now let's learn how to say goodbye. Ways to say goodbye in Portuguese. Repeat after me. Adeus. Adeus. In Rio de Janeiro, you're also gonna hear adeus, for example, okay? But adeus, you have to be careful, is used in situations where there is a sense of finality or a long separation, okay? Then you're not gonna use that very often, I hope so. Then we have the next one, até mais. Até mais. Here, you're not gonna say até mais Because we have the accent, right? And the accent, in this case, is gonna show us that the pronunciation is open. The letter E, it's open. Até mais, which means see you soon, okay? Até amanhã. Repeat, até amanhã. The pronunciation of NH, it's similar to the N in Spanish. Ña, ña, okay? Like niño, for example. And this accent above the A show us that we have a nasal pronunciation. That's why you hear okay? That's the nasal pronunciation. Let's try again. Até amanhã. Até amanhã. Well, then after that we have até logo. Até logo. See you later. A gente se vê. If you notice, again we have the T is that sounds like an I. A gente se, same here, vê, right? It doesn't, this E doesn't sound like an I because of the accent again. This accent, it's gonna show us that we have the pronunciation of the letter E closed. We already noticed that this vowel, the vowel E in Portuguese could have two sounds. Closed, E, like V, V. And open, E, até. Again, E, V, closed, E, até. Okay? Let's repeat this one again. A gente se vê. A gente se vê. Okay? Just try your best. Don't worry about the pronunciation now. I promise that we are gonna keep having lessons and we are gonna learn that with more attention and more details about the pronunciation, okay? Just try your best repeating after me. Last one, ciao. Ciao. Similar to Spanish, similar to Italian, right? The pronunciation, then the pronunciation is ch, ch. And also, at the end of each lesson, you can download a free PDF with all information, all vocabulary, and pronunciation details that we've been talking, that we are gonna talk during this lesson. Okay? Let's continue. Now, say how you are. Como você está? That's a familiar way to ask how are you, okay? Then this is in an informal way of asking someone how they are. And we also have como está o senhor? Como está a senhora? How are you, sir? Or Miss, Mrs. Okay, then o senhor, okay, is sir. And a senhora, it's for female, ma'am, Mrs., Miss. Okay? We also have the word señorita, but I don't want to confuse you with a lot of options. Then let's go step by step. Okay? Well, other possibilities of how are you, we have tudo bem, tudo bem, tudo bem, tudo bom, tudo bom. Do you remember that the OM is not gonna be pronounced bom? It's bom, bom. The explanation for this, more detail, is gonna be in the PDF, okay? The same thing is gonna happen in tudo bem. The EM doesn't sound bem, tudo bem. Sounds tudo bem, em, on. em, bom, bem, okay? And also, the pronunciation of the O has a slight sound, a light sound of an U. That's why you hear tudo bem, tudo bom, okay? We also have como vai você? Como vai você? Okay? And more, tudo bem, tudo bom, and como vai você? It's in between of the formality and informality. Okay? You can use in both situations, but for the formal, if it's a very formal situation, remember to add senhor, senhora. Okay? Tudo bem com o senhor? Tudo bom, senhora? Como vai o senhor instead of você? Okay? And we have two ways to be very informal, which is tudo jóia? Tudo jóia? E aí? Beleza? Okay? Tudo jóia, it's like, are you good? And e aí, beleza, it's like, hey, what's up? Or hey, are you good? The translation, we can choose another translation, okay? That's fine. We don't not always gonna have one translation for a specific phrase. We have other options, and that's fine, okay? Then, again, these are more informal ways of asking someone how they are. Now let's see some answers. Then we have tudo bem, tudo bem. Then if someone asks you, oi, tudo bem? You're gonna say, tudo bem. Or, tudo jóia? Also the question, tudo jóia? Can you hear the tone of a question? Tudo jóia? And the answer? Tudo jóia. Then of course, your body language, your tone, it's gonna help, okay, in the context. I know here we don't have a context. It's a little more difficult to, oh, is this a question? Is this a statement, right? But you're gonna get there. Later on, we have mais ou menos, like so. Mais ou menos. Mais ou menos could be used in other contexts as well. Like if someone wanna ask you, oh, did you like this food? Você gostou dessa comida? You can say, mais ou menos, okay? Then remember, every word is special. Every vocabulary is special because you can combine the words in other contexts, in other situations. And that's how you start speaking and building your knowledge in any language, okay? Two more ways to answer to the question, tudo bem, how are you, in general, the options. You can say muito bem, or estou ótima, if it's a female, okay? And ótimo is masculine, okay? Beleza, that's very useful for the phrase, for the question. E aí, beleza? Beleza. If you want to say, I'm not okay, you can say estou bem. Oh, sorry, não estou bem. Okay, if you want to say, I'm not okay, não estou bem. Let's focus on the follow-up questions now. Then, in a conversation, you answer questions and you also make questions. In a small talk situation, hey, how are you? What do? You can answer and repeat the same question. Or you can use those follow-up questions. E você? And you, which is familiar. E o senhor? E a senhora? Again. E o senhor? E a senhora? Okay, then you senhor means and you, sir, and a senhora, and you, Mrs., or and you, ma'am. Formal. let's practice with those dialogues. First, I have an informal dialogue. Repeat after me. Oi, tudo bem? Oi, tudo bom e você? Estou ótima. Vamos sair amanhã à noite? Wanna hang out tomorrow night? We have extra vocabulary here. Ótima ideia. Great idea. Até amanhã. See you tomorrow. If you just want to ask someone, wanna hang out, you can simply say, vamos sair? And then you say the place, right? But we are gonna learn that later. Then Carla says, a gente se vê amanhã. We'll see each other tomorrow. Se cuida. Take care. That's also a great phrase to say on a daily basis, okay? Se cuida. Take care. Now, formal dialogue, okay? I know that I've been listening since I moved from Brazil that Brazilians are a little informal, okay, in the way to talk, but it's good to be prepared for every situation, okay? And then you know how to act, how to model your language, okay? Then let's read this dialogue. Bom dia! Como vai a senhora hoje? Good morning, how are you today? Miss. Bom dia, muito bem, obrigada. E o senhor? Good morning, very well, thank you. And you, sir? Bem, obrigado por perguntar. Then por, it's translated as for, in this case. Perguntar, asking or to ask, okay? Até amanhã. See you tomorrow. Claro, até amanhã. Certainly, or of course, you can translate claro as of course. Até amanhã. And obrigado is used by males to say thank you, okay? Then if you identify yourself as a male, you're gonna say obrigado. And as a female, obrigada, okay? Obrigado, obrigada. Now I have some homework for you to do. Create 2 short dialogues using the greetings and expressions learned. Be creative and imagine yourself in different scenarios, and you can write in the comments. Thank you and see you next class. If you like this class, don't forget to share with your friends, hit the like button, and leave a comment. Até logo!